that was a great win against the Wizards. We take game one, and we're looking good for the series. So first, the overview of our 125-118 win over the Washington Wizards. I just want to say all of the Sixers played great. We had good offense the whole game. Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, they all performed. And I'm excited to see where this team could go in the playoffs. We just got to try to beat these Wizards to get on to the second round. I'm also trying to keep an eye on this Atlanta Hawks New York Knicks series because they're going to be most likely, they're the people we're going to be versing for this finals unless the Heat or the Celtics are able to come out, which I don't think they are. So we're going to be either getting the Hawks or the Knicks, so we got to keep a key eye on that series. So the first thing I want to go over is Tobias Harris going off. He had an insane game. He was dropping everything. It was like he was untouchable out in the field. Okay, so let me read off the stat board for Tobias Harris. He had 37 minutes under his belt, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, but 37 points. So he almost had a 40-point game in the first round of the playoffs. That's insane by your forward. It was an insane game by the whole team, but Tobias Harris was the reason we won this game. Without him, I don't think we would have won. Tobias Harris lit the fire for the Sixers fans. They were so excited to be back at a playoff game for the Sixers. It was just amazing. Next up on the list is Ben Simmons' great playoff performance. Ben Simmons is known for choking in the playoffs. I remember in 2018, he had that 1-point playoff game against the Celtics where he made just one free throw. It was awful. And it's not like he played like a couple minutes. He played a good portion of the game. 1 point he got. It was awful. And we ended up losing the game in overtime. So if he just made one more basket, then we would have won that game, and we ended up losing that series against Boston. But we're talking about the 2021 NBA playoffs. So Ben Simmons he had 38 minutes. That was the highest out of the 76ers today. 15 rebounds, 15 assists, and 6 points. So he was so close to a triple-double. But actually, he was not as close as I thought. But he could have got a triple-double, and it would have been a great game if he had one. But regardless, it was an amazing performance by Ben Simmons in the playoffs, which he's not known for doing good in the playoffs. So that's what you need out of the point guard. I don't care if he can't shoot. Obviously, we'd all love him to shoot, but we have shooters. Seth Curry, Danny Green, Tobias Harris, they're all shooters for us. Joel Embiid can shoot once in a while. So not having Ben Simmons shoot is okay. It's okay for this team right now. You can get past these playoff rounds without having Ben Simmons shoot just for Seth Curry, Danny Green, and Tobias Harris, the way they can shoot. Tobias Harris is one of the better shooters in the league, maybe top 10, top 15. He's just insane out there. He makes all of his free throws, and so Ben Simmons having this great playoff performance shows me that he's going to have a nice playoff run this year. Another thing that is going to worry me for this Sixers playoff run is the Joel Embiid double team. So I was watching over the game, and the Wizards were double teaming him so much. It was really hard for Joel Embiid to find holes, but he still had an insane game. Going over his stat line, he played 30 minutes at 6 boards, 3 assists, and 30 points. So not as many boards as you want to see, but Ben Simmons had 15, so it's okay that Joel Embiid didn't get as many boards, but he got 30 points. Ben Simmons only had 6 points. So they basically flopped spots for the day, and it was just mind-boggling how many times they double-teamed Joel Embiid, but it makes sense because he is top 2 MVP candidate, and he's going to get double-teamed, but he still made it count. He was finding every time he got double teamed, he would find a way to make a basket. It was a great performance by Joel Embiid. So those 3 Sixers, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, they're playing good this playoff run. We have a good shot to make it out of this conference alive. Now we got to get into Wednesday night's preview. Game 2 of the Wizards versus the Sixers. The Sixers are home again. They have that 1-0 lead. And it's Wednesday, May 26th at 7 p.m. So this is going to be a night game. So it's going to be much more easy to watch and not in the middle of the day. and it's going to be amazing to watch this game at night with this Sixers crowd. This Sixers crowd has been amazing. The Philadelphia fans are some of the best fans. They're the most iconic, I could say, because what they're known for being diehard fans of their teams, and these Sixers fans are ready for them to make a good playoff push this year, and I'm just excited to see how far they go this year. And so, going back to the preview, this game 2, we just gotta pounce on them early. This game was very, very close until like the fourth quarter, like the middle to end of the fourth quarter, where we started to jump a little bit of a lead. Like, we were down at one point in the end of the third quarter. Like, that cannot happen against the 8th seed. I know they're the Wizards. I know they're a decent team, but they are still the 8th seed, and we are the 1 seed. We should be crushing them this first round, and it's not really supposed to be a challenge until really the third round. We're supposed to make the conference finals just of how good we are this year, and you can't be throwing up close games against them. I know it was a close game, but I'm just glad we won. I think we have a good shot of sweeping them this series, if not winning Game 5. I'm going to lean towards more of the Game 5 because the Wizards look good. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, they looked good that game. Russell Westbrook did get it was a close out-of-bounds call, but I think he was called out, so it was just, they had good performances. So you want to try to stop them as much as possible, but you really can't double team them because that's what the Wizards did. They double teamed Joel Embiid, but then he would pass it to Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons got it to Curry. Curry would hit the 3. Curry had a bunch of 3s. Let me look at his stat line real quick. So Seth Curry, he didn't have the best game, I thought. It was 4 boards, 1 assist, and 15 points. So he wasn't lasering them up there, but he was hitting 3s. And you had some bench production from Shake Milton going 1 board, 1 assist, and 5 points. I think they put Matisse Thybulle in for like a defensive role. And Tyrese Maxey, he got a and 1 play, which was great. Korkmaz played 5 minutes, did nothing really. And Dwight Howard also got 7 points and 4 boards in 18 minutes. He played. George Hill also made a good impression. 2 boards, 2 assists, and 11 points. And someone I didn't mention, Danny Green. He had 2 boards, 2 assists, and 11 points in 31 minutes. So Danny Green didn't have a great game, but it's this fire that the Sixers work with that we can deal with people not having the best games. So that's going to do for our Sixers rundown. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I cannot wait for game number 2 on Wednesday. Stay tuned to that. I might do a live stream during it, but probably not because it's a playoff game. And I really just can't wait to see where the Sixers team goes. And I'll get back at you after game number 2 on Wednesday. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.